Hello, this is the Young Achievers Network. I am Aful El Banson, and welcome to today's podcast. Today we are discussing the topic stretch. That's right, stretch. S-T-R-E-T-C-H. Stretch. Have you ever asked the question, how does someone rise from a low estate to the top? How does someone from a background of insignificance become a global icon? How does a young man or woman from a village that is not even on the national map attract the attention of the nation or even the whole world? Is it luck? Is it chance? Is it education? Is it hard work? The Merriam-Webster Dictionary's definition of the word stretch is 1. To extend yourself, or to reach out, or to extend or expand as if by physical force. And if you are going to succeed, if you are going to get to the top, you need to be able to stretch yourself. Success is not the result of luck. Luck is a very tiny factor in success. There are many people waiting on luck to succeed, and they are still where they are. It is not by chance. It is not just by an opportunity, for there are many who have been given opportunities and they have amounted to nothing. It is not education. There are many people with fantastic education who are not successful and they are not fulfilled. It is not hard work. There are a lot of people who are working hard, yet they are not successful. It is about your ability to stretch yourself. Now remember, stretching is hard work. It is not cheap. It is not easy. Stretching involves discomfort and pain. Stretching sometimes lasts longer than we imagined. So for you to stretch, you are going to have to work hard. You are going to have to go through discomfort and pain, and it may last longer than you imagined. You may expect the stretching to last for perhaps 2 or 3 months, but you realize perhaps a year and you are still stretching to reach that goal, that dream, that aspiration. Why is stretching so necessary? Why is it necessary to stretch? Number 1, it is the only way to rise to a higher level. If you want to move from where you are to a place that is higher, then you need to stretch. If you want to move from where you are to a place that is above you, that is beyond you, then you have to stretch. You cannot pair your normal activity, your normal involvement, your normal commitment, stretch yourself and move to a higher level. Stretching demands more from you, more commitment, more activity, more involvement, more sacrifice. Secondly, we cannot bring out the best in ourselves without stretching. If you want to be a better business person, you have to stretch. If you want to be a better husband, a better sports person, a better entertainer, a better student, a better professional, you must stretch. If you want to be a better pastor, you have to stretch yourself. Number 3, it reveals your character as it relates to pain and discomfort, so you can identify your limits. It is necessary to stretch because when we stretch, it reveals our ability to handle pain and discomfort so that we will identify our limits. And then once we have identified our limits, we can go beyond them. That is why it is important to stretch. So the question is, how do we stretch? I'm going to share with you 7 pointers on how you can stretch so that you can get to the next level that you want to get to. The first pointer is to see beyond your current level. If you cannot see beyond your current level, it is likely you will not stretch. If you cannot see what you want, it is unlikely that you will have it. Having a dream, an aspiration, something to reach out to, something to aspire to, something to accomplish is the first thing that is required for you to stretch. So what are you stretching to become? What are you stretching to accomplish? What are you stretching to get to? What are you stretching to do? You must have that vision, that dream, that goal, that target, so that when you get there, you will know that you are there. Secondly, take note of the cost. Stretching is going to demand a cost. There will be a price. So you need to prepare your mind to pay the cost for as long as it takes. You might think that the price will last for a year, or maybe 3 years, or maybe 6 months. But the cost might last a lifetime. The price might take decades. The question is, have you conditioned your mind to pay the price for as long as it takes? If you have conditioned your mind, then you will pay the price. If you have not conditioned your mind, you will not pay the price. Number 3, remain fearless. No matter what happens, you have to remain fearless. Don't be afraid of the pain or the discomfort. The pain is temporary, but the success will be permanent. The character you develop in becoming successful will be permanent. Be bold to take what you believe you are worth. You see, in life, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you fight for. You get what you stretch for. You get what you are willing to work for, not what you think you deserve. So remain fearless. Remain fearless. Number 4, elevate your commitment. Commitment is key to your success. And if you want to stretch to a higher level, then your commitment must come to a higher level. If you want to stretch to a higher level, then your commitment must be elevated to a higher level. Be passionately committed to developing yourself. The better you become as a human being and the more skillful you become, the new levels and the new heights you will gain. Let's take this podcast I'm doing for example. If my first podcast had 3,000 views, 30,000 views, 3 million views, 10 million views, 100 million views, I would be inspired to do more every day, But when the views are 17, 30, maximum maybe 40, 3, 1, 0, there is the tendency to quit. When things are not going the way you want, when you are not getting the results you want, that is the time for you to elevate your commitment and prove that you really want this. If I'm looking for just a viral video, then I can just do something stupid and post it and I'll get 1 million likes. But if I'm doing something that will change people's lives, it will not go viral that easily. Marcus Rogers said that he was posting for 5 years with 3 views and 15 views and 10 views and 20 views before he got 1 million views, 10 million views, 15 million views. It was after 5 years. There are countless testimonies that if you are posting on YouTube and you want the likes and the views, you have to post consistently for at least 4 years. At least 4 years. So when things get tough in any area of your life, what you need to do is to elevate your commitment. At the end of the day, it is the one who wants it the most who gets it. Number 5, take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time. Commit to developing every day. Every day do something. Every day do something. Every day I am typing. I am outlining. I am making research. I've missed a few days of posting, I know, but every day I'm doing something towards it because I want to impact as many lives as possible. Moving higher will not happen overnight, but it will happen over time. There is no such thing as an overnight success, but there is such thing as an overtime success. You will not get there by sudden flight, but you will get there if you commit to developing yourself. Number 6, condition yourself to go through the process. The stretching process is tough, but psych yourself up and develop atomic habits. What are atomic habits? Atomic habits are small habits that you maintain over a longer period. So you may take a single habit that I'm going to wake up 4 a.m. every morning or 2 a.m. every morning. And you take just this one habit and you maintain it over a long period. You maintain it over a period of 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. And the benefits of waking up that early will compound over a long time. Or you may take the simple habit of walking, going for a walk 2 or 3 miles, maybe 5 miles a day. And you take this habit and you prolong it. You work with it over a period of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You will see the compound effect of that exercise. So remember, it is important for you to develop atomic habits. These atomic habits will keep you committed to stretching yourselves. So when you are conditioning yourself for the stretching process, it is important to psych yourself up and develop atomic habits and sustain these habits over a long period of time. Finally, hold yourself accountable. If you are going to succeed, you must hold yourself accountable. Be accountable to yourself every day, every week. Give account to yourself. Assess yourself. How much of my time have I used? What did I use my time in doing? How much of my time did I use in accomplishing my dream, in working on my dream, working on developing my business? How much of my time did I use working on writing the book? Accept your failures and correct them. Don't make excuses for your failures. Failing doesn't mean you are worthless. It means you are human. It means you are limited. It means you have shortcomings. And when you discover your failures, you work on them. And in holding yourself accountable, remember to celebrate your success. Celebrate your success, but make the celebration brief. Make it short. Don't celebrate over a week. Make it short and get back to work again. I trust that I've given you some keys that you can use to stretch yourself. I encourage you, stretch yourself as much as you can and as often as you can. Do this consistently over a period of time and you will eventually succeed. On your way out, don't forget to smack that like button, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. Also share this with your friends. This has been the Young Achievers Network. I am Alfred L. Banson. Sayonara.